Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the mound in this one, Miles Michaelis.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more time.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone.
Look at that first pitch, home run. Fuck yeah.
He powers that one out to left. His 4th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Ripped to third and caught. And now for the Jays, Dan Guthrie. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Here's a rocket out to left. Walker settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Hayward next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And here's the shortstop at the plate, Tommy Edman. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-2 as he waves at that one. The pitch. Got him looking. And one out now.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Lars Nootbaar, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit.
All over that one right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And a base hit. Can't glove it cleanly. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Here's George Springer. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Vladdy coming around third. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Back-to-back base hits. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw in. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 4-0. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for Toronto, Bob Hayward. Homered to lead off the ball game. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, what's up, brother?
In. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Whit Merrifield digs in now. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Arenado tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. Hayward. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Rolled over to third. Chapman gathers and throws to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And first offering is fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swings through that one. 0-1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. Top half of the third inning. Here's a big power threat. Dan Guthrie. Michaelis back to work. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
This looks like extra bases. Hayward round second on his way to third. Throw and it gets away. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. Now on the bump, Zach Thompson.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every out.
That's out to center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-0. Around second is Bichette. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Waste no time there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Doubled his first time up. In the air out towards right center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 down. Cut off, throw to third. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So they... As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Jordan Walker will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Richie Palacios, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Palacios hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
What do you want, baby? What do you want? What do you want? Good girl. Go see mama. Go get it.
Back now in Toronto. And now Matt Chapman.
Third baseman.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Hits it away for the out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So up next for Toronto,
who's in there?
Merrifield. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup,
and puts the squeeze on that. That is the inning.
Are you trying to tell me something? Okay. Oh, you were listening for her too, were you? Anytime she goes and does something, that gets you something, doesn't it? All right.
Back here at Rogers Center, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Tommy Edman. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Guthrie on the move to his right. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. One down.
Number 21.
Forced to cover a lot of ground to make the play over there, Chris. StatCast shows us what a challenge it was just to get to that ball.
Yeah, he covered more than 110 feet before hauling that thing in on the run, and just showing good instincts off the bat, man. And he took a great route to get there in time. That's pretty special.
And here is Lars Nootbaar. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
One strike.
And he takes a strike. The Cards still looking for their first hit in this one. Got it by him for the K.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the sixth time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball. Welcome back. And now here is Dan Guthrie. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The 0-1. That one ripped left field. And that is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he leaves the yard to left. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 9-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Here's some real power at the plate. Chuck Porter. That one ripped left field. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Line drive. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 9-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Nolan Gorman.
Baseman, Nolan.
The pitch.
Gorman.
Bounce to third. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. This is Dylan Carlson. Late swing, fouled off.
Every time I play this game, man, I always remember the very first time I ever played.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Many moons ago.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Guthrie under it. He's got it, and that's the inning. 1-2. All set for the start of the inning. Now, George Springer. Thompson back to work. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Walker grabs it on the run. Tries to get back and save. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bob Hayward. That one ripped. And that ball is gone. He circles the bases. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
New arm. Oh, nice stop on a slide. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Dan Guthrie. He's a guy who does it all. Lined, and that's a base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. To the bottom of the sixth inning. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. The wind of the pitch. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Walker now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Sets him down looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. Richie Palacios next up for the Cardinals, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. Arenado leads off first with one away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
He goes down looking. So the lineup flips over. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the. Back here at the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Chuck Porter. The right-hander back to work. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year. It's 12-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Carlson makes the grab, one down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 3. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. One down. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, George Springer. That's hard hit on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Lars Nootbaar. That one down the line. Chapman. Jump throw. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ground ball left side. Chapman over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. Nolan Gorman getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
wind in the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Swing and a miss. The velocity. Back now in Toronto. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Caught. And now for the Jays, Bob Hayward. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Now a screamer into the outfield. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. And here is Dan Guthrie, looking to complete the cycle with a double. Can't get their base hit. Lead runner around second. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Brandon Hayward. That's a base hit. Run scores. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they extend their lead.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So
the kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the air to left center. Carlson settles underneath it. And that will end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Dylan Carlson. And that's through there for a strike. Hayward still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Merrifield gets under it. 2 away now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Arenado, the batter now, as he holds up his swing for ball 1. Hold strike right there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 outs. On the ground, Merrifield tosses to first. That's out number 3. And down in order go the Cardinals. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the 9th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Gallegos in his 5th season, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Here comes a pitch. That one drilled left field, and Bichette is retired. And there's 1 away. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. And the batter is George Springer. That one the other way. Brings it in for the third out. Back here at the ballpark, here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And a pitch. Bounce back to the mound. Gets it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Now up for St. Louis, Richie Palacios. Popped up right side. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Tommy Edman at the plate. Bounce to the right side. On the run, sends it over to first. That's the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if he'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
14-zip at the end of this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and
That's
42
great.
minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Franchise.